free tickets, visit SteveWillCoast.com or call 1-877-74-STEVE. Ashley and Brian got married just 2 weeks after they started dating. And shortly after that, Ashley became pregnant. But now, Brian doubts that he is the father of his wife's baby because he heard she slept with 7 different men and that she may be having sex with Ben for money. Ashley denies the rumors and says she will do anything to save her marriage. Take a look.
When Brian and I got together, we planned on having our little girl. We went to fertility clinics and everything else, and now that she's here, he wants nothing to do with her. When I was 13 weeks pregnant is when he left and my world crashed. My husband denies my baby because people make rumors up about me sleeping with other people and prostituting to make money. It all started when my best friend ran her mouth and said I slept with 7 different people. His mom thinks she's not his. He's heard rumors about me sleeping with black men, and when my child was born, his family and everybody was using racial slurs about her, saying that she looked black. She's Hispanic, she's gonna have dark skin color. When I went to labor with my daughter, I had to do it all alone. I called Brian and he says, take my black baby elsewhere. After the baby gets out of the hospital, I go to his house to show him his baby. When I walk in the door, all I hear is people calling her the little black baby. He says, if she's mine, I'm taking her from you. And then he threatened to not ever let me see her again. I think that the reason me and Brian separated is because of his mother. She told him that I was having sex for money. I'm a bad mother. And I wish she would step back and let him be a man instead of treating him like he's a child. He's a daddy now. He has to grow up. If there's a possibility for me and Brian to get back together and work through this for our baby and our family, that would be amazing, and I would really, really work through it with my husband because I love him. I'm tired of all these rumors being spread about me. I want to prove to Brian that my daughter is his baby and that I'm not just some hoe. I'm his wife.
You met her, and after 2 weeks you married her.
I was in prison, incarcerated, and my mother had...
Come on, I don't believe that.
Well, yeah, I was in prison. I was incarcerated, and my mom had her start writing me as a pen pal and stuff, so I started talking to her. You know, we kicked it
Mom
off.
had her writing
Well,
too?
my mom knew her mom. My mom knew her mom, and they're like, you know, I got a daughter, I got a son, and we started talking in prison.
I know this really nice man in prison.
Exactly, stuff like that. Well, I'm in prison and stuff, and we're talking and stuff. I get out of prison.
So you had been corresponding.
Yeah, in prison.
And then 2 weeks after you got out, and 2 weeks of being with her.
Well, I was out for a few months, and then I ended up getting with her. Yeah,
okay.
Then I ended up running into her some point or another. We ended up kicking it and stuff. I moved in with her within like 2 weeks, and then married her like a week after that.
How long after that did you discover that your wife was pregnant?
A few days.
A few days?
Yeah.
And what's your reaction to that?
Well, my reaction to it was shocked for the simple fact before she had got pregnant, I had started getting all the rumors and stuff because we live in a really small town.
And what were the rumors?
That she had slept with 7 dudes January 1st on New Year's Eve party. And
all in one night?
Yeah. And then 2 days...
That was one hell of a party.
Hell yeah. 2 days before we got together, she had just broken up with her boyfriend, supposedly, and her boyfriend that she had broke up with 2 days before me was the one trying to get her pregnant and was taking her to the OBGYN to get...
Okay, but the 7 guy thing, that doesn't matter. I mean, you know, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Listen, it's a young girl, people make mistakes, but she's with another guy. That part, he's trying to get her pregnant. That could throw a wrench in the plan. Right?
Yeah, because I'm sitting at the OBGYN after I have my sperm count checked and stuff, and I'm sitting there and he's telling me, he's like, you know, you got a low sperm count and blah, 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 and then he says my name, but it wasn't my name.
Oh. So he said, hey, Joe, And you're like, I'm not Joe.
He said her ex-boyfriend's name.
Oh.
So after that, it was just like, you know, the 50-50 chance, and I went through this before. You know, I tried to get a chick pregnant, and she cheated on me, and it ended up not being mine.
Why
I
would
took care
anyone
for 2
cheat
years.
on you?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. But did you end up separating at some point?
I'd say about 2 months into our marriage, I ended up separating with her, you know, because our relationship was very, very, like, she was filthy, she was a belligerent liar.
She was filthy. What do you mean filthy?
Filthy as in dirty. Her living environment was all she did was cook. Like, everything
But no
else,
cleaning.
no.
Now, she's told my producer she still loves you. Do you still love her?
No.
So, you're here just to find out if the baby's yours,
I've been trying to get a divorce this whole time.
or you want a divorce.
She's been telling everybody that she would sign the papers.
What if the baby's yours? Would you give her a chance?
No.
You're done either way. This is what you're here about. Whether you're the father or not.
Mm-hmm.
Concerning the DNA test that you took, Brian,